Microsoft demands staff return to office. ICE now using a once banned software. Go big and stay home. Can Cohere be a world player without leaving Canada? And generative AI breathes new life into the dead internet theory. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. When the pandemic struck 5 years ago, one reason we could suddenly all move to remote work was because of the software companies like Microsoft, the very firms that gave us and still provide the tools that make it possible. Ironically, starting in early 2026, Microsoft is bailing out of what it helped create. The company says employees living within 50 miles of an office, beginning with Redmond, Washington, will need to work in office at least 3 days per week. The policy will expand across the U.S. and eventually go global. Their people chief, Amy Coleman, says internal data shows when people work together in person more often, they thrive. They are more energized, empowered, and deliver stronger results, particularly as Microsoft pushes deeper into the AI era. Some staff, especially on AI teams, face stricter rules. Starting this January, they'll need to be in 4 days a week, with exceptions approved only by leadership. With more than 15,000 layoffs this year and a heavy AI infrastructure cost, some see this as reshaping the workforce under another name. Microsoft insists it's all about collaboration and not headcount. Either way, it's a clear signal. The work from anywhere era is fading fast at Microsoft. The Trump administration has quietly reactivated a $2 million ICE contract with Paragon Solutions, granting access to Graphite, the kind of spyware that can turn a phone into a listening device, harvesting texts, encrypted chats, and cloud data. The real concern? It's domestic law enforcement, not a foreign dictatorship that is now wielding it. This isn't theoretical. Human rights groups point out that graphite was previously used in Italy against journalists, activists, and even Commonwealth workers, prompting brutal blowback, and now ICE gets that same power on U.S. soil. Critics, including the Electronic Frontier Foundation and senators like Ron Wyden, are arguing this is a bridge too far. ICE's abilities to deploy such tools without adequate legal oversight or transparency endangers civil liberties, and with it, the credibility of U.S. institutions. We may have good reasons, national security, immigration enforcement, all those things, but if we don't guard the boundaries carefully, do we risk normalizing surveillance in a democracy? Go big and stay home. Cohere, the Canadian AI wonder child, is making a power play. $500 million raised on a $6.8 billion valuation. And it's doing it while keeping its roots in Toronto. That story we've covered, but now the company has added 2 heavy hitters. Joelle Pineau, the former head of AI research at Meta, as Chief AI Officer, and Francois Chadwick, ex-Uber executive, as their CFO. Now here's a quick founder's refresher. Cohere was started in 2019 by Aidan Gomez, Ivan Zhang, and Nick Frost. Gomez was a co-author of the landmark Attention is All You Need Transformer paper. Frost was an early researcher in Geoffrey Hinton's Google Brain Toronto lab, part of the ecosystem Hinton helped build around the University of Toronto. And Hinton, of course, is the godfather of deep learning, honored with the 2018 Turing Award and even a 2024 Nobel Prize. Gomez, Chang, and Frost founded Cohere with a playbook that is deliberately enterprise first, privacy, security, and on-prem, cloud-agnostic deployments. They're serving clients like RBC and Oracle, rolling out North, an assistant platform for knowledge workers. The company says that their annual revenue has doubled to $100 million, with a shot at $200 million by year end. In a field obsessed with AGI headlines, Cohere is chasing ROI over AGI. They're scaling globally while staying Canadian. It's a reminder that the Toronto AI lineage, rooted in Hinton's lab and the Transformers' origins, continues to punch above its weight. The dead internet theory is back in the news. Why? Well, popular mechanics just revisited the idea that the internet could be dead by the end of the decade. We've heard predictions like this before, but to paraphrase Mark Twain, rumors of the internet's death are often greatly exaggerated. This has been true for some years, but the facts keep piling up. The dead internet theory began with the idea of bots, the hidden traffic that doesn't breathe but fills the pipes. A lot of us were shocked when Imperva reported in 2023 that nearly half of all internet traffic, 49.6%, was bots, and that was up from 42% just 2 years earlier. Cloudflare puts the number slightly lower, but either way, it's significant. Then came generative AI. And first, it absorbed everything we've ever written on the internet. Then it started generating content. Now, some of this content looks very convincing, but some of it is just strange. I don't know if you remember Shrimp Jesus, the AI mashup of crustaceans and Christ that spread virally, getting millions and millions of views, although it meant absolutely nothing. This is what researchers call AI slop. Cheap, mass-produced content tuned to engage us, to get a reaction, but not for meaning. So whether the internet is dying or not, may be too strong a question. Maybe the question is it becoming a place where we're being reduced to passive observers, scrolling through snippets of a digital world we no longer inhabit, and sometimes not even scrolling, letting our digital agents do the scrolling for us? At one time, we had the luxury to ponder ideas like this, maybe debate them over a beer. After our much vaunted digital transformations, with so much of our economic and social lives, with the businesses we own and work for, tied into this digital world, the real question isn't whether the internet is dying. The real question is, can we afford to simply be bystanders and watch? And that's our show. Always glad to hear from you. Many of you have found the Contact Us form on the website at technewsday.com or .ca. Some of you find me on LinkedIn, that's cool too, or simply leave a comment under the YouTube video. I'm your host, Jim Love. Have a thrilling Thursday.